told my friend I'm going to have an online store up on the 14th of April. And so I'm setting the bar real low for me. Online store, I literally just mean like one thing on the store. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's an odd number. Either 12 or 15. 10. That was 10. Maybe I'll just do 10. Okay, I'll transfer them over. Okay, I see some glaring issues already. Mode round brush. 5 pixels. What needs to get changed? I think the contrast on this may be a bit more. So I'm currently working on the video that is about like me following tutorials and, you know, seeing if they really work and seeing if like do views equal information that is valuable. Like that's half of what the video is about, but also like I need to learn some of these things. And so I might as well use the knowledge that is out there and learn for myself. That video is out now. Actually intended to include dynamic drawing, dynamic poses, and it's been a goal of mine that I really want to be able to do dynamic poses for my illustrations and things like that and feel like I can do them confidently. And I tried to do the first tutorial. The tutorial is by Mark Brunet. I think I'm just in this like in the motions of the emotion. And so you can see here hopefully. So I did some figure drawing. One of the things that I really run into is like running out of space on the page. Somehow the person just magically expands and expands and expands. And then so there's no room for their feet. A bit of a slump at the moment. What I'm drawing is not what I'm seeing, and what I'm seeing in my head is not my ability to draw. I guess I'm a bit stubborn because I feel like I've drawn for so long. Like some of the stuff I've been able to make and create, like visually looks schmick, I think. I don't know if I'm hyping myself up too much, but I just know my foundations aren't there and like feeling like, oh, I should be, this mentality is not great, but it's like feeling like I should be above this. Like I don't need to do this. I should be able to pull out wonderful full-blown illustrations when like I've never done that. Like, who am I thinking? Like, who am I? I need to get back into that beginner mindset, you know? Everyone was a beginner. Everyone, I feel like, still needs to maintain that beginner mindset. At least I definitely do. I feel frustrated.
Huh?
What to be good?
You've always known your drawing skill to be good. But, you know, having some areas that you can improve on to make it even better is not a bad thing.
No, I agree. I think the issue that perhaps I am seeing, but you might not see, is that the things that I feel like I need to improve is a list as long as the journey from Australia to the North Pole. That's a long list. Okay, maybe not that long. At least from here to New Zealand.
That's very different. That's not idea. And now you know about the journey of pursuing excellence in anything is not a linear scale of progression in difficulty, but an exponential one.
Oh.
In chess, they say that the journey to like 2K, like elo-wise, from like 0 to 2K, like that level of the effort that it took for you to get there, you will have to spend the same amount of effort to get from 2K to like 2.2, like the next 200. And then the next like 100 after that is again the same amount of effort. And the same amount of effort for the next 50 after that. Like, that is what it means to become great. Exponential increase in difficulty and effort, unfortunately.
Damn. Tough. See, I could be a professional in some fields, but in the field that I think I would like my skills to be, which I think is like more of that illustration, I'm a beginner.
Okay. I mean, I think the good news here is that becoming good enough to be a professional is not the same as becoming good enough, becoming a master.
Yeah.
What I said earlier about that kind of becoming excellent and becoming a master.
Yeah.
That doesn't apply to being a professional. Like,
I agree.
The standard is much, much lower.
Thankfully.
And also, being a professional often has to do with other things like marketing and having the right connections.
A lot of marketing, and I feel like my marketing, I don't do that much marketing at all at the moment. You could be a bad artist with great marketing skills, and you would rake in the dollars.
Maybe.
No, probably. But I think this exercise overall has taught me, like, I think it's brought my mental ego back down to the state of a beginner where it needed to be.
Talking about being a professional, this month I had the opportunity to visually scribe a live workshop for a conference. It was a very nerve-wracking 45 minutes, the audience watching me draw live, and my watch alerted me that my heart rate was too high for too long. Definitely a rewarding opportunity where I feel like my skills and experience were affirmed professionally. So I see things can grow better, and then it helps reflect the light a little bit away from. It's so cute. Fingers crossed. Let's see how we go. Solo date with me. I got back from my little cafe expedition. I went to Bakemono or Bakemono. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation is, but it's a cafe that has been really trending on social media, and I thought they had seating. I was wrong. So I ordered a little cream caramel pudding, and so this is going to be saved for dessert, so I'm just going to put this in the fridge. And then I got a spinach and ricotta Danish. I think that's what I call it. Let me show you. Ooh. It's a sneak peek. So after this, I'll go to the gallery. It's been a while since I've been to the gallery, just in any gallery in general. And then I'll figure out the rest of the day there. There it is. It's also raining, just a smidge. So maybe by the time I get in, it'll be alright. Okay, it's raining, but I do see a GB. And then at the front, they've got David Shrigley's thumb sculpture. When I go to the galleries and the museum, I always love looking at the shops. The shops, honestly, are to me more exciting than actually seeing the exhibits. I don't know, I think it's the allure of like spending money and having these bits be your own, but everything there is so expensive. On to my next destination. Come back from my day, my solo date, where I have stimulated the economy. I visited Senior Art Store, just a sharpener, so I can sharpen my 2mm leads. I bought two things from Muji. I brought 2mm leads HB, and then I got a green felt tip marker, which is the same one as I use for most of my other pieces when I go traveling, but I never had green, so I bought a green one. Highlight, I guess, which really like blows out the budget. I bought a Hobonichi Techo cover for the A5 size, and it is the Yumi Kitagashi cover. I'm so happy I have it now in my hands and it's mine. Hooray!
Yesterday we went and had a bunch of Japanese food.
Ooh, wow.
possible to mess this up?
I don't think I've done it enough times to...
Oh no!
Why did you do that?
Oh, this is the experience.
Small aesthetic, sorry.
That's okay. Just a little update. I am trying to pull the listing image together. Well, first of all, I feel like I don't have the quantity needed for this posting, but also feel like what I'm creating is not particularly unique or good, but maybe I'm just downselling myself because this is, to me, to make the drawings themselves, not the refining of it, but the drawings themselves, to me, are quite simple. And simple doesn't always mean bad quality or like low value. I think it's just that even if it's a smaller number than other listings, I think that is okay because this is more about my process at the moment as opposed to having 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, whatever. I don't really want to put out anything that doesn't make me like happy and satisfied when I look at it in terms of its output, but yeah, I think I need to just push through that. I'm at that stage where I just need to fail fast in order to succeed sooner. I sound like a consultant. Okay. Okay, it's up, it's live. Ta-da! Why is it 220? Oh, I guess GST is included. Apologies. Cute. Cute, cute. I did it. I did it. Hooray! Shop is up and live. What do I think about it? I think it's a good thing to try and push myself to do something from start to finish, even if it is like a little smaller than what I initially wanted to do in the first instance. But I think like it looks good enough that I'm like pleased with it, and I can either go on to like expanding it or onto my next project. So happy. I think it's like a burden off my chest. It's like when you do your last exam or your like last assignment, you hand it in or you finish it up and you're like, oh, relief. As you now know, I have my first digital listing available for purchase on Etsy. Link is down below in the description. It's Packer 10 breakfast theme custom icons that you can use for your desktop on Windows and on Mac to change up how your little folders and things like that look. It is very cute, if I may say so myself. It's been a bit of a journey and a half for me to get to this point. For me, I haven't had the best track record with my own personal projects in completing them end to end, which is a bit embarrassing to say, but I am super proud. It's a super big win for me on this one and hope to keep this momentum going forward. Thank you so much for watching. If you're here at this part of the video, consider subscribing and following along on my artistic journey. I will catch you in the next one where we're gonna make a game. And yeah, I'll see you then.